Coming up on Point Blank,
We're talking Kim K's latest scandal, Amanda Bynes' arrival on the scene, and more during Hot Topics.
We're giving you tips on how to professionally maximize your winter break, having a candid conversation about some of life's hardest issues.
And how Alexa, the Baby Shark song, and a toddler had quite the crossover. Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Point Blank. I'm Bethany.
I'm Macketta.
I'm Mitch.
And I'm Onasia. Who missed us spilling the tea? Well,
Everyone.
Of course, hello. But don't worry because it's extra hot today.
Yes, it
Let's
is.
get on to our hot topic. So, it has been all over the news, but romaine lettuce has been recalled and is no longer safe to eat. Last week, the CDC and the FDA told people to not eat any romaine lettuce and said stores should take it off of all of their shelves. FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb stated that over the Thanksgiving holiday, the FDA continued to investigate the outbreak. Our investigation at this point suggests that romaine lettuce associated with this outbreak comes from the areas of California that grow romaine lettuce over the summer months, and the outbreak appears to be related to the end-of-season romaine lettuce harvest from these areas. So end of season, not the whole season, I guess kind of a win. Well, now today, the update, we're doing a nice little recap, is that people can eat romaine confidently, but the CDC warned if you don't know where your romaine comes from, you just shouldn't eat it. Well, is there a label on it? Can you talk to it and say, where are you from? And it says, Pennsylvania. Like, what? What do you guys think about it? Did you eat romaine?
sorry,
Do I
what?
have to be worried about you?
Trust me, don't worry about me eating salads. I eat spinach, but I think if you go to farmer's market, is Miss Lori gonna know where the lettuce is from? Probably not.
No.
No.
But I mean, the one time I try to be healthy, man. Come on.
Right.
But
I
listen,
was gonna start a diet, but I can't because of the
the
lettuce.
lettuce, oh my God.
The lettuce.
But the last time that the romaine lettuce happened, like the outbreak of E. coli and everything like that, I don't trust it. I go with my arugula, go with the spinach, and I'm good
I
with
love
that. The
arugula.
spring greens, that's what I go with now.
love
The romaine, you can't trust it. You can't trust
I
it.
tried to go to
anymore,
Sweet
people.
Green and it was so sad because I love their lettuce. I love their romaine lettuce.
Listen, no.
I guess
Mitch-
I'm the one that loves it.
Yeah, you gotta get over it.
And
No
like,
more
I-
romaine.
I went to Chipotle and they had like a little red tab
Oh,
over
the
the
sign,
I was
too.
like, dang, okay. But
Extra
my,
chorizo then. Oops.
my favorite YouTuber said, she said, I've been told y'all, skip the romaine and eat fried chicken. You're right, Jackie.
What?
All
right.
right.
Well, what about us vegetarians and vegans?
Ma'am,
Tofu.
eat spinach.
All right, well, what's up next, Macketta?
All right, I love me the Kardashians.
Wah, wah,
Yes,
wah.
we do.
Yes, we
You
do.
already know me and Mitch.
Okay, well, yes, we do.
We do, we got it.
Kim K revealed this week on Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she has done ecstasy not once, but twice.
Ooh.
The first time she got married, she obviously didn't learn, because the second time she released a sex tape. What do we think about Kim K and her dip in another pot?
Well, I mean, it's not the lady pond, and that's what it normally is. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have done it. You guys might have more opinions on it than I do.
What is that supposed to be, Mitch?
I don't know. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I don't know. I'm not
Wow.
experienced in that area.
I'm definitely not
And you're assuming that we
I don't know. I don't know what it
this guy
does.
Nick is just crazy today.
again with the shade.
Okay, so what
Okay,
about
Mom,
what do you
I've
think
never
about Kim?
done anything
No.
like that.
What do you
Voice
think about
gets high
Kim?
pitched.
I think Kim K can do what she wants. I mean, I think there are lines, like a lot of people will say, like they'll try any drug once, like not to knock it, or I guess, or what, I don't know what their theory is, but as long as she's not doing it in front of her kids, as long as she's being safe and smart about it, like,
The thing
whatever.
is that she is a mom, and like you're a mom 25/8, so.
But I don't think she was a mom when she did the ecstasy.
No, she wasn't. She got married
okay.
the first time to who? I don't know the name. I don't remember. And then
The
the second
basketball
time
player.
was
Chris
Ray
Humphries.
J.
Yes, Chris Humphries.
72 days. Yep, there you go. We had a little interjection
No,
from
no, no,
social
I-
producer
no, I'm
Ali
pretty
Pratap is over there.
She's passionate.
She loves the Kardashians.
No, I'm
what were you saying,
pretty-
Makita?
I'm pretty sure she had a marriage before that one.
Was it Ray J?
No, it was
No,
like another.
Ray J hit it first, people.
Oh!
Get it together.
Kim,
The T.
Anyways,
anyways,
do the drugs you want. I don't care.
Kim, you are a cool mom. You got North taking your selfies. Do what you want.
Dude, that
Maybe
video was so
just
funny.
Not the ecstasy.
Maybe just like Tylenol or something.
Yeah.
I don't.
Maybe
I don't
just
know.
Excedrin.
Yeah.
There you go.
trying your breast milk or
Well,
something.
you know, a certain drug is legal in California, so maybe she should do that one.
I'm not advertising that.
It's legal, do it, whatever.
I'm just saying, like,
Smoke
you know what?
weed.
Everybody do what you want.
Yeah, let's get over
I'm
this.
not your mother.
I'm over this topic.
I'm not your mother.
All right, Mo, what else do you have for us?
Amanda show. Well, Amanda is back. Paper Magazine just released a spread about Amanda Bynes, and we all love that show.
Yeah.
She tells her story of all the trouble she's gone through the past few years and how she's ready to move forward in life. How do you guys really feel about that? I mean, I watch the show like all the time, like the reruns at least.
Yeah.
I love Amanda Bynes, and I'm so happy that she's back. I thought that her whole like tangent over the last few years has been really like funny. I know my roommate was blocked on Twitter by her, and when she reactivated her Twitter just now, or like the other day, she's still blocked. So
Oh my God.
Amanda Bynes really did that.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I think that Paper Magazine in itself is a really, really cool publication, and for her to kind of come out in this way and show society like who she really is
Yeah.
and like her new improved self, that's pretty cool. She's in California, and her story being at FITM reminds me of The Hills. Like, I think she should join the reboot. Amanda Bynes, get on that. Come on. I don't know. You don't
I
know
know
about
she's
that?
fit in with the crowd.
I don't, yeah.
No?
No.
Well, what about Misha Barton? She's on it, and she's from the OC.
Okay, yeah, but like Amanda Bynes needs to just like stick to.
Bring back the
Sobriety.
girls' room.
Yeah, I feel like she,
Yes.
just stick to getting herself healthy.
Yeah.
And just really focusing on herself. I remember seeing some of her tweets, like the one about Drake.
Dude, that was so funny.
Amanda, girl, you were funny. I mean, I'm glad to know that you getting help and you're not gonna be tweeting those things. But I gotta say, you were on a roll.
Well, what if she creates her own show, like the girls' room, like Bethany was saying?
Dude, I
like,
wish.
I would love to see that, just like a girl talk, like
Amanda,
a girl
if you want me to
talk.
produce.
I mean, not like
I'll
girl
be Debbie.
code.
I like eggs.
Oh, my favorite was like, you know what I'm gonna hit you with? A hammer sandwich.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
All right.
All right, let's get yet again
Well,
off
anyways,
topic.
exactly. We cannot wait to see what your future holds, Amanda. So keep going on, and we're gonna keep going with you.
Yes, for sure. Well, coming up, Macketta's back with Lindsay Scott with some helpful career tips
fave.
on how to maximize your winter break in the professional world.
Yes. And we're back. Mac, I heard you went to go see my favorite girl in career professional development, Lindsay Scott, right?
Yes, and she had so much to say about how to professionally maximize your winter break. Let's take a look. We had such a great time last time with Lindsay Scott from the Office of Career Professional Development, so we thought we'd come back for some more helpful tips. Lindsay?
Hey guys, so really excited to be back talking to you guys about how to maximize your holiday break. I know it's been a really busy semester and the last thing you want to do is focus on career development over your holiday break, but it's the perfect time to do so. You have about a month of uninterrupted time where you can really focus on those professional branding documents that's going to help to set yourself up for success in that spring semester, as well as looking for those summer internships and full-time jobs. Okay, so our first tip is we want to get those professional branding documents up to date. So what is a professional branding document? That is things like a resume, a LinkedIn, maybe even a cover letter. I would suggest starting with your resume and your LinkedIn. We have really great resources on our website that can help to walk you through how to build a resume and how to build your LinkedIn. If you can really create those documents while you have a little bit of free time over the break, it's really great because it'll set you up for success in the spring semester when it comes to apply for both internships and jobs. You're going to need to have those documents ready.
So, Lindsay, what is our second tip?
Yeah, our second tip is going to be explore your network. So it's really important to really think about who you know in industries that interest you. This might mean you need to look on LinkedIn, or maybe it's reaching out to your friends and family and seeing if you want to go into marketing, who do I know that works in a marketing role or that might be able to connect me to learn more about the industry of marketing so that I can really get a sense of what the marketing world looks like.
So Lindsay, what's our last and final tip?
Okay, so the last and final tip is reach out to that network. Now that you've really explored your network to see who works in those industries that you're interested in, you gotta reach out to them. I know it can be a little bit scary, but whether you're reaching out to them on LinkedIn, shooting them an email, or even better, give them a call. I know it can be scary, but I promise it will pay off. Those informational interviews can even lead to internships and jobs, so you definitely wanna focus on them. It also just helps you to learn about whether you actually like this industry or not. Again, if maybe you're interested in marketing, let's learn what does marketing actually look like for different industries so you can really be prepared in your internship and job search.
Oh, thank you so much. I've learned a lot once again. Do you have any last, final, parting tips for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest thing I would recommend is if you haven't done so, definitely make an appointment with our office. The sooner the better. Whether you're early on in your college career or you're a senior this year, make sure and schedule those appointments. We book up really quickly in the spring semester because everyone's looking for internships and jobs. So definitely schedule those appointments soon. We really want to get to know all of our students. The next thing I would definitely do, check out the great resources on our website. I know I've said it before, but there's so many cool things that you can really find there. You just gotta go look. I promise they'll be really helpful if you scroll through the different sections of our website. And then finally, just to stay up to date with what's going on in our office, you can follow us on social media, either Facebook or Instagram. We're High Point U CPD.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I can be so lazy during winter break, so like really listening to her tips, I'm really gonna work on my LinkedIn and my resume and get it tip-top shape so I can have that job post-grad.
Exactly. Like, we're all seniors here, so we need to get it together. Hello. I mean, maybe I
Do not say the G word, do not.
graduate. I said it, people. But anyways, I really need to work on my resume because like I need to add some things in there. So I'm really glad that Lindsay has all these tips that we can take with us and actually work on. And I even have to work on my website. My girl Bethany, her website is top dollar. I got to get on that.
Yeah, get your stuff together, girl.
Exactly. Well, we'll be back having a candid conversation about some of life's hardest challenges.
As we grow as individuals, understanding the perspectives of others is so important to becoming valuable contributors to society.
We all value each other, and that's why we often talk about some of these hardest issues together to bring the light to a conversation that will help those that are struggling and make everyone around us more available to help those that are in need. Let's take a look at one of our first installments of Real Points. So outside our normal hot topics on the show and covering everything that we love in a positive light, we all know that it's really important to get together to talk about the things in life that are sometimes harder and tougher subjects that a lot of people go through, whether they're a celebrity or people our age. So obviously mental health is a huge issue in society, as in a lot of people really do need that extra help. There's no shame in it. And a lot of celebrities have been going through it. It's been a really rough time to see a lot of our most endeared celebrities, such as Demi Lovato, going through rough times, whether she's battling drug addiction or mental health issues. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I mean, I do have to say, like, you know, mental health is a thing that there's just this stigma attached to it. So people don't want to talk about it, even though most people that I know have some sort of mental health battle that they're facing. And it sucks to see, you know, celebrities like Robin Williams or Kate Spade or Anthony Bourdain commit suicide, and that's what strikes the conversation. It sucks that that's what it has to come to, but it does make people talk, and it does open that conversation up.
Yes, I mean, just coming from my, I guess, perspective, coming from the Black community, that's something that's like not really talked about at all, and it's something like, okay, just deal with it. Like, you know, not saying me personally, but I've known people who their families have just said, you know, whatever, like there are people in other places who have worse than you. Like, yes, there may be people in other places that have it worse, but this is the pain that I'm dealing with right now. And honestly, we need to come as a consensus and as a people to get these people the help that they need.
Yeah, I think especially like mental health, people take it for granted, and like you're saying, people make jokes, and I think now it's 2018, people should open their eyes and see like this is something that people genuinely struggle with, and you can't just say, oh, just get over it, because it's not really something you can just get over. I mean, speaking of the just getting over it, we're seeing right now Ariana Grande is very, like, she's struggling a lot. I mean, her boyfriend that she was in a relationship for a long time accidentally overdosed. I mean, she ended her engagement, and the fact that people are actually saying,
her expressing her pain for Mac Miller is milking it is just disgusting.
I mean, we all talk about mental health and how we need to be able to talk about it, and Ariana Grande has this platform where she is speaking about it, and she's not shy about talking about her struggles and, you know, I mean, the bombing that happened at her concert, like that is so much for one person to deal with. And so she has this platform and she's talking about it, she's being very healthy. And I remember I saw a viral tweet that was like, who is Ariana Grande's therapist and are they taking new clients? But then people on the other end come in and they're like, oh, she's milking it. Like, whereas people need to just choose and like support people rather than attacking them.
I think a similar artist that's going through a lot recently is Shawn Mendes. So, I mean, as we've all talked about, Shawn Mendes has gone through a lot, mostly because the speculation over his sexual orientation. As a person that's dealt with that in the past and has really had a hard time, you know, it's hard to come into terms with yourself in society. It's something that you should accept and appreciate, and like I've found that in myself. It's something that isn't easy and something that I still struggle with personally every day. So like, I understand where he's coming from, and I think that it's incredibly insensitive for people to say, oh, he's straight, but like, why would he make a big deal out of this? Like, obviously, it's just a characterization that's not true about him. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with being straight or gay or bisexual or lesbian. It doesn't matter. Everyone should be loved and accepted for who they are, but like, I personally resonate with that.
The fact that he's having to defend that he's not gay, and he feels upset that he's having, because he's like, oh, like, this shouldn't be something that I have to say, oh, I'm not. But it's the fact, like, why does everyone feel the need to box everyone in a certain box? Like, let him be. He says he's not gay. Let him be. Let him live his life. Let him give us hits. And just let it be at that.
Either way, he's got good music.
Yes, he
Baby,
does.
I can
And
treat
very great
you
love.
He's very talented. I
jam.
think like the moral of the story with all these situations is that as individuals, we have to do a better job of being understanding, and in those moments where we could just be judgmental, and we've probably all been there, right? Like, we've all had those moments where it's like, oh, we snap judgments right away, you know? It's like, we need to take those moments to not be judgmental, because it's a really hard place to be in, and a situation where we could easily hurt someone or make a negative impact based upon the things that we're saying. We are bringing advocacy to an idea that is, you know, potentially far off even on this campus, and we all play a part and need to make an effort in that.
And once you're aware of it, then you can start making corrections, because it's hard to know what to fix when nobody tells you. So just being hyper aware when you're in situations and thinking about what you could be saying to somebody and what they're going through is really important.
It is so important to have those conversations, and I'm so happy that you guys could all come over so we could talk about that so openly.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we have these conversations, not only to strengthen our relationships with each other, because beyond all of this, like the four of us and the rest of the crew here, we are all friends and we all care about each other, but also we want to bring advocacy to issues on campus and things that really need to be talked about more. And I think we're doing that by utilizing these celebrities and all of this news to kind of bring it back home here, talk about issues that maybe people around us are facing, give other people tools and give ourselves more tools to be there for people that truly need it and make more of an impact.
I agree, and that's why I'm so excited about this news segment, because you really never know what other people are going through.
Exactly.
But coming up, we will share a story of Alexa's never-ending laughs.
Question for you all. So, who here has an Alexa?
Me, and she's always listening.
You?
No.
You?
No, I have Fire Stick.
No, I'm a big fan of Hey Siri, so hopefully she didn't hear me say that. But this might relate to you. Alexa is someone you can talk to at all times of the day. She may be your friend or she may be your foe. But Mo has a funny story about Alexa to share about this week's point of view. Right, Mo?
Yes, I do. And honestly, this person, or this little cherub, made my heart melt when I saw her talking to Alexa. So yes, take a look at a baby that struggled to get Alexa to play her favorite song.
Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Here's a sample of Baby Shark by Johnny Only on Amazon Music.
Alexa.
Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Baby Shark by Pink Flown, starting now on Amazon Music.
cute little cherub arguing with Alexa. I mean, that's me on the daily with Siri.
Hello. Honestly, that song has like been stuck in my head ever since like I heard it.
It is so
annoying.
That's enough. That's enough. No.
There's a German one on YouTube. It's really funny. It's like Lina Hein du du.
No.
My favorite is the Grandpa Shark. Grandpa Shark.
All right, this is not acting class
That is
over
enough
there.
of you. That little girl was a cute little nugget, but you are not that cute.
I'm the cotton candy lady, supposedly.
Wow. That video was so cute, though. That's all we're gonna say.
Moving on. Thank you guys so much for joining us. That's all we have for this week on Point Blank.
Don't forget to follow @PointBlankHPU on social media, and don't worry, we will be back with the hottest tea.
We'll always be giving it to you point blank.
Period. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Throw us a like.
Let us know what you think or what you want to see next in the comments.
And make sure to follow all our social medias.